Hello dear friends, my name is Jitendra Bafna. Today we are going to see how to implement one-way SSL for your MuleSoft application. So first we will try to understand what is one-way SSL. So let me present my screen. So basically in one-way SSL we have one client and we have one server, and server have a key store. So basically a server key store is used to store a private key or a private certificate. So we store the private certificate in the server key store. And like client maintain one trust store, so where it will store a server public key. Okay, so basically a client will initiate the request to our server saying hello, and it will also present some cipher suits supported by client. Okay, and like once server receive the hello, server will send a hello back to the client with the public certificate, with the server public certificate. And now client will verify a certificate or public certificate with the trust store. So this is the trust store of the client. If the certificate get verified with the trust store, then client will generate a random number, and that is the encrypted key using a server public certificate, and send back to the server. Now server will use the private key or private certificate to decrypt that particular key which we have received from the client. If server able to decrypt that, it means so the client and the server handshake has been done. So they will say finish. Client will say finish to server, and server will say finish to client. And this is the way they will establish a secure connection between client and the server. Okay, so what we have to do in demonstration, we have to generate a server key store and the client trust store. Let's see, we will go start with a demonstration. So I will go to AnyPoint Studio. Okay, and like let me stop, and I will create a new application, file new mule application. I will say one way SSL example. Okay, and like I will select the mule server as a 4.2.2 enterprise version, and I will say finish. Okay, so this is my application, and simply I will drag and drop HTTP listener here. So before that, like configuring the HTTP listener, we want to configure a key store, a server key store. So how we can use that? So there is a utility called key tool, which can be used to generate a private key and the public keys. So if you see, if you have a JDK installed in a machine, you can go to program files, and like you can go to Java and JDK and bin. Under bin you can see the key tool, that is keytool.exe. You can use that tool to generate the a private key, server key store. So this is the command key tool, generate a key alias. So you can give any alias. I will say mule server. What is the algorithm? I will use RSA, and I want to create a key store at this particular location with the name server key store.gks. I will copy this command, and I will go to that bin path and run this command. So first it will ask the key store password. I will say MuleSoft. MuleSoft. You can give a local host. Okay, enter, 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 enter. Say yes. It will again ask for the password. I will use the same password, MuleSoft. Okay, so it will create a JKS file at particular location in the certificates. If you go to certificates, this is my location. It create a server key store. So now if you see the diagram again, so we need to share a public key with a client, so client can trust that public key, and basically client will going to store a public key into into the client trust store. So basically the JKS we have generated, it contained a private key and the public key. So we will going to extract a public key from this server key store. So basically private key is used to decrypt the data. We never share the private key with anyone, and the public key is used to decrypt the data, and we always share that public key with the client. Okay, so what is the command for extracting it? So there is a command export utility in the key tool. So you can give the alias, the same alias name should be same. And where is your key store located? So this is the key store located, right? We have generated key store just now, and where you have to generate your public key. So this is the command. You can copy this, and just I will maximize this, paste it, and say enter. provide the password MuleSoft. Okay, so it will create one file, server trust crt. Now we have to create a trust store, okay, which contain this public key. So we will create a client trust store. So basically this is the command, key tool hyphen import ls mule server. Again, this is ls same, and this is my key store. Okay, this is my trust store. Basically I want to generate a trust store with this particular name, and store this public key in that particular trust store. Copy this command, go to same command prompt, just paste it. Say MuleSwap, and say trust. Yes. Okay, the certificate has been added. Now we will start configuring the HTTP listener. I will say plus, and I will use the protocol as the HTTPS. I will change the port number to 8802. And I already explained, like for one-way SSL, okay, we have to configure a key store for your server. So before that, what we can do, copy these two files, server key store and the client trust store, and paste it under, just okay, paste it in the source main resources. This is your, you know, build path. Okay, now I will go to configure, and I will go to TLS, and I will say a type. It's a JKS. You can use other type also, PK, CS12, JCEKS, but we will use JKS. What is the path? It's a server. So you don't have to give a full path because it's a part of a build path. JKS. LS not compulsory. You can provide the password MuleSoft. I will show you the password. Okay. So these are the configuration you need to do, and simply say OK. Now go to message flow and give the path /test, and I will use one set payload, and I will say tested successfully. Okay, just I will show you the configuration again. So if you edit this, you see 8082 HTTPS, and we have pointed a key store here. Okay, so I will just relate with this diagram. So we have completed this much of the flow. Okay, so we have created the key store, and we have installed our private key in this key store. Okay, and even we have created this particular trust store. Okay, right now once we will create a client, then we will make use of this trust store. So first I will test this application. I will pause the video till application gets started. Okay, so welcome back. So my application has been successfully deployed. So I will use the utility called CURL. Okay, and this utility can be used to test any REST API. So I will simply say CURL -x, and I will say get and HTTPS local host 8082/test. So it is failed because the certificate which we have used, it's a self-signed certificate, right? So if you are using the certificate from, you know, CA or like any VeriSign or GoDaddy, in that case you will not face this error. So how you can mitigate that error? So you can use -k. It means like it's a self-signed certificate and no need to, you know, do the handshake. So wait. So I am waiting for the response. So we get the response successfully, tested successfully. Now what we will do, we will create one client, so, right, client application. So we will create one client application in same application. So basically I will use one more HTTP listener, and okay, and it's a simple, I also use one requester. Okay, so what we will do in let's wait. My AnyPoint Studio is a bit slow. Okay, so this is server, this first flow is our server, like where we have configured the key store. Now we will see like how we can make use, or we will make this as a client application which will call this flow. So I will just configure this listener. I will just change, I will use this as a HTTP only 8081 port, and simply say test one. Go to request. Okay, in request click on this plus sign and use this HTTPS. And what is this? That is local host, and you can say port 8082, because our flow is HTTPS localhost and port 8082, and the path is /test. Okay, these are the configuration we need to do. Okay, so let me stop the application and run it. So what I will do, so I will pause the video till application get deployed. Hello friends, welcome back. My application has been deployed, and let me test with a curl utility once again, but this time we will invoke a new URL. So no need to use get. So it is HTTP, so local host 8081/test1. So what I'm doing, I'm invoking this flow, and this flow will invoke this top flow on the HTTPS. If you see, this has been failed with some SSL error. What will be the reason? The reason is this, because if you see, whenever the server send a public certificate to client, the client doesn't have any trust store to verify that public certificate. That is the reason it got failed. So how we can fix it? It's a simple, go to request. Okay, and the request, you can click on this edit button, or under edit, you can go to TLS configuration and edit inline, and you need to define the path. So this time I will give a client trust store which contain a public key of the server. So let me spell it correct, otherwise it will fail again. So client trust store. Okay, the password is same MuleSoft. And what is the type? It's a JKS. Okay, so these are the configuration we need to do. And okay, simply say okay, and go to message flow, save everything, stop the application, restart it. Let me pause the video till application is starting. Hello friends, welcome back, and application has been successfully deployed. Let me retest the application. So I'm using that CURL -i get HTTP localhost 8081, and I hope this time it should be a successful response from the application. So you can see it was successful response, tested successfully. The first request take time, the second request will be quicker. Okay, once the connection and everything has been stabilized. So what I will do, so I will just paste all these three commands which is used to generate trust store and key store in this videos comment section. So you can try this at home, this example, and this is the way you can achieve one-way SSL. We will see in next video how we can implement two-way SSL for your MuleSoft application. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.